about to tear it up.
Coming up next, the Spurs taking on the 76ers. For San Antonio, tonight may look like David against Goliath, but in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Sixers, Spurs, only here on 2K Sports. Happy to have you with it. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Spurs, a better start would be ideal, but right now, they're 10th in their respective conference.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they've had some terrific moments this season, but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Spurs, they've got Harper. He's out there with Trey Mann. And it's Bryant in at small forward. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's Mann, following the score by Philadelphia. On the wing, Bryant. Back to Mann. Shoots over Halliburton, and that one's good. Mann.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Halliburton, the pass to MP. Misses the 3. Outside man. Pass to Harper. 4-3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And he nails the 3rd. Here's Halliburton, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Wemby came up, and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can't. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Drains the triple.
Success at the arc is all about confidence. Luckily, MP, he's not lacking in it.
Right side man. Pass to Bryant. Back to man. To the middle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Harper. To halt the run. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hard to defend MP without fouling. He just forces you to overreact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Luka Doncic has checked in for Michael Porter. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And let's use this time to take a look at the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Covered by MP. And here's Bryant outside. The rebound by MP.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Doncic finds MP. Misses in close. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Harper. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Lets a floater go. And it's good on the layup. Harper's got 6.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
From deep, MP. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Pass to Harper. Bryant outside. That three's off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Harper puts up a 3, and Bryant the bucket on the assist by Harper.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia. Completely new group for the 76ers. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Michael Porter out there with MP. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position, filling out the middle. From deep, Harper. Here's Griffith. Rebound by the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He scored 64 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Spurs trail by 4. Castle finds Bryant. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Just how you draw it up. That's a look they'll take every time.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Hey, Brian. The news about New Orleans today, as the Pelicans front office is making early season changes. They landed Brandon Miller, and they intend to elevate his name with what he might achieve with them. Miller has gained some spotlight from beneath the rookie shadow, Victor Wembanyama, with some talented play of his own. With Miller in the mix, this team will look to outpace and pressure opposing defenders.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. From deep, MP. MP drills the 3.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments. Castle
with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Halftime.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp. Changing things up just a... And that's a wrap on halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Harper out there with Trey Mann. And it's Griffith in at center. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Wembanyama screen. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
From deep, Harper. That one doesn't drop. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Philadelphia moving it around. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe of the game.
By all accounts, one of the hardest workers in the league. MP is always looking to push himself to some next level.
Pass to Bryant from downtown. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton looking for an opening. From deep, MP. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Bryant in the high post. Out to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Man, the pass to Harper to stop the run. Second chance effort. Bryant, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
MP converts on the break.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Trey Mann.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Here's Harper. He's got 11. From deep three-point land. San Antonio again can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you guys.
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. MP, that one's good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Spurs trail by 19. Bryant, right side. Pass to man. They set a pick to win the cold spell. Rebound by Philadelphia. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The three from Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. 1:05 left to play in the third quarter here. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. MP really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Doncic comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The inescapable length of Wemby. What a block.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to MP. The 3 ball. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Francis. Covered by Wembanyama. And that one is stuffed right through.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. MP outside. 15 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by MP.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Philadelphia already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number... MP looking around. And he lobs it up. Embiid can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Left side man. Pass to Griffith. Here's Harper. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Embiid.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 45 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Pass to Bryant. It's stolen by McCain.
2 minutes.
MP outside from behind the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Harper passes to Bryant. San Antonio again can't hit.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
From deep, MP. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
6 to shoot. And that one's good. And
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
MP shot is off. Now here's man. He's covered closely, and he lays it up and in.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 57 points. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so here is Philadelphia. Screen by Embiid. From deep, MP drops in the 3. MP's got 60.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Harper. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A stake.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Bulls. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Seeing where Chicago is, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Well, with each loss, you can feel the frustration building. It's early, but their struggles are definitely concerning.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Kobe White is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Williams. And it's Buchanan in at the 4. And for Philadelphia, Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's MP. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late. And there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. I think some teams have been affected by injury or just slow starts by individual players. It's not too late, but you can't wait too long either. Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And that one's good. MP.
I love the response. MP marching down and getting a three of his own.
Yep, that one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Williams with the steal. Pass to Mathurin. White setting the pick for Mathurin. The offensive rebound. Buchanan. And he goes in for the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties. Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Mathurin against Porter. Drills the three-pointer. Buchanan's got his third basket of the night right there.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
A three from MP. Cans it from downtown.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
Outside, White. Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. MP really making a difference here.
He is absolute.
The 76ers trail by 3. Michael Porter's out there with MP. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. There's the pick. Maxey with it. Still scoreless. And the dunk by Sohan.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He finished with 60 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Outside, Maxey. Out left to the wing. puts up a deep three. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Mark Williams is checked in for the Bulls.
Chicago substitution. Number 15, Mark Williams.
76ers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. MP deciding where to go with it.
Oh, flexing Wembanyama!
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Outside Mathurin. To the paint, here's Buchanan. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Halliburton passes to MP. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Edgecombe's checked in. Whitey's checked in for the Bulls.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Maxey against Halliburton. Buchanan gets it to go from beyond the arc. Buchanan's got 5 points in the quarter. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
To the inside. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Picked by Williams. Here's Maxey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bulls lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up that shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
They're going to be spending a lot of time on the road, where they've been good. But being away from your home, in your own bed, for a long period, that can weigh on you.
They have thrived at that so far, but this will be a tough test for sure.
I miss my bed.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The lead is 2. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Tyrese Maxey. He's out there with White. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Buchanan in at the 4 slot. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. At the top of the key, Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 now.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's White. Another 3 for Chicago.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
To the wing right side. Here's Edgecombe. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Buchanan. 12 points for him. White, good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back over to you guys.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And the basket by MP.
It was such a difficult little in-between shot that MP had no problem with.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Doncic, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a change for the Bulls. Ace is checked in. Here's White. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Macy. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. And here is Macy. Here's Buchanan. The Bulls with another miss. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Buries it from three-point range.
He was red hot from the three in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Outside Mathurin. They set the pick. And they get it. No good that time.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for the 76ers. Jared McCain comes in for Edgecombe. Bulls trail by 7. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Good work there as it goes.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
MP outside. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Pass to McCaw. Now here's Maxey. In the corner, Sohan with it. Here's Njai. 5 on the clock. Back to Sohan. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Shooting 1 shot.
And that one misses. Changes here for the 76ers. Wembanyama. He's checked in for Embiid. Embiid comes in for Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Doncic. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
They've got Edgecombe. MP out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Cleared away by Mathurin. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Chicago. Down by 12. Maxey against Porter. Outside Mathurin. White. He's off from 3. The 76ers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Maxey. Fires the 3. And it misses. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Can't get it. Bulls trail by 15. Here's Buchanan. And And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. The three doesn't go.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He gets it in there.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And MP throws it down.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Outside, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by MP. The three hits the three-point bomb.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.
Cheer. What am I thinking of?
We can't.
I don't know.
What do you like that done?
What's the silent one?
A peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analyst Rick. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, BA, it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Edgecombe. MP is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Doncic in at the point. Tatum against MP. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum, shot is good.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
MP looking around. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Tatum. There's the three. Gets the three to fall. Tatum's got his second basket on the night.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
For three, Booker. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. He shoots. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. MP's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Launches a three. And Booker pulls it down. Doncic's shot is good.
How about the hustle from Doncic? A winning player.
The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Booker. Screen by Capella. Booker no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Porter, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
That's on the D there. I mean, you got to push MP further away from the basket, or you can expect this to happen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He contributed 42 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Prosper's checked in for Capella. Sissoko comes in for Dunn. Wembanyama's checked in for Christie. And Williamson is subbed in for Devin Booker. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And McCain subbed in for Porter Jr.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Screen by Embiid. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 10 points.
Yeah, the long ball shooting of MP. He can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Hey, expanding his range. Rebound by Philadelphia. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season. Stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Wembanyama. He's off on the layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Here's Tatum. Phoenix no good that time either.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Here's MP. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. He's got 16.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
MP no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in a good situation, up by 13. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty. He's checked in for Phoenix. Williams comes in for Sissoko. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. MP's checked in for Embiid. Porter Jr. comes in for Eason. Edgecombe, he's checked in for McCain. And Doncic has subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Jason Tatum out there with Zaire Williams. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Prosper in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Porter a screen. And here's MP from outside. The Suns clear it. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here's MP from outside. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Prosper. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Capella, he's checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for Devin Booker. And Christie subbed in for Williamson. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Brian?
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Williamson's checked in for Prosper. Wembanyama's checked in for Philadelphia. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Tatum passes to Williamson. MP against Tatum. Kicks it out to Williamson. 3 on the clock. Over Doncic. And the Suns miss again.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
A nice shot by MP.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. MP getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stuff from the Pocket Light.
A look here now at the 76ers. They've certainly earned that top spot. If they aren't the clear title favorites, they're on the...
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Philadelphia 76ers. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. MP is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Tatum passes to Capella. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
The inescapable length of Wemby. What a block.
From deep, here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always played. It's hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Doncic passes to MP. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. For 3, Booker connects from downtown. Booker's got 5 now.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just give MP the ball and let this man answer the call.
Pass to Christie. Back to Tatum. Capella, screen on MP. He's feeling it, and he can't bank that one in. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Capella finds Booker. Outside Christie. Tatum with a screen. Beyond the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Booker, the pass to Tatum. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 76ers have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Takes the 3. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Booker. Up and in on the layup. Booker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Wembanyama, screen on Tatum. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Launches it. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Booker. Tatum's got 19 points.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
A nice shot by MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Booker, the pass to Capella. Here's Tatum. Soft touch off the glass. 21 points for Jason Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
And it's in there.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. There's Tatum with the 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night. Porter a screen. Fires the 3. And again for 3.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another 3-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Philadelphia. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award.
He's checked in for Williams. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Don't leave MP open on the wing.
MP outside from deep. Oh, another one falls.
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Prosper in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Booker, the pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. McCain, a screen on Tatum. MP shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Pass to Booker.
Come on.
And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Prosper. Dunn comes in for Sissoko. And Christie subbed in for Williamson. Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
Working that rock inside, MP using the contact to get to the line.
Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Count it from distance.
You got to be ready to fire off a pass. And credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
Booker, the pass to Tatum. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Over to the left wing. Tatum against MP. Will it go? And it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th.
It's safe to say they have dominated.
Connects again from distance.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? Tatum gets the bucket.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Dunn's shot is good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
There's the triple. Pure from 3-point range.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him.
Friday?
No, not great. It wasn't my trip. Thought
Well, what do you got?
Coming up next, the Pelicans taking on. And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Houston in its small forward. Now here's Henderson. Clock at 6. Over Edgecombe. And that one hits back iron. Now the 76ers with it. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for us. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
For the 76ers, the last game, a win against the Suns.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Now here's Henderson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah. Back to Miller. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Really? You're going to give MP a look from there?
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Now, here's MP, and that one is good. MP's got 8 points.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Pass to Henderson. Here's Fears. And here's Miller outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Miller, that's for 2. That one good for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Lebowski, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Teague comes in for Henderson. And Philadelphia making a change here. The 76ers leading by 6. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Teague against Halliburton. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now, here's Teague. This game he had 28 points. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Edgecombe.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's T. Shot to stop the run. That one, no good. MP has been leading the charge for the Philadelphia 76ers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the score. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 5. And the basket by MP.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pelicans trail by 19. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Henderson. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Bryant dishes to Miller. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Teague is checked in for Henderson. The 76ers also with a sub. Hartenstein's checked in. Miller outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
MP's got 27 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Miller outside. Puts it up. 4 on the clock. And it's Luka with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Inside, and Miller throws it down hard.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And here's MP for three. Good on the triple. MP's got 32 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Fear. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers. I have them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
They've got Yves Missi. Henderson out there with Fears. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Queen in at the 4. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Queen. Down low. Here's Miller. Three-pointer. Pierce's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the result.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Missi. And here's Miller. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Henderson, no one around him. Off target from outside.
Not a great start to this second half. It's 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And with so many teams, Dan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower price, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
To the inside, and Miller throws it down hard.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Misi. Left side, Miller. Driving inside. 2 points. That one goes. Miller's got 8 points.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Guys?
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Queen. To the middle. Miller, no luck.
Excellent coverage defensively.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Whoa, that was incredible. MP, everybody.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Misi. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on MP. For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Misi. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 52 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Teague left side. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Halliburton passes to MP. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the...
Making a switch here. Misi's checked in. MP's checked in for the 76ers. And so in the game for the 76ers, Rodgers is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Embiid. Then it's MP. And it's McCain in at the 3. And it's Halliburton missing. The Pelicans have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Fear. And stolen by MP. Now the 76ers on the break. McCain finds MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 58. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes of pass. Hits it again. Wow.
And would you believe it? He now has the 5th most 60-point games in a season.
I mean, what an achievement. He does things on the floor that no one else can do.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Teague for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by MP.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Messi throws it down.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. It's not going to go for him.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Spears. McCain defending. Teague can't hit. MP outside. Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently,
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Philadelphia, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, the Hornets, only 2 spots back.
Well, right now for the 76ers, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got Knippel. He's out there with Jalen Green. And it's Patton in at the center position. And for the 76ers, MP is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Houston in at the 3. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And one of these teams tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do or die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
Here's Weber. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Now here's Green. In his last outing, 16 points for him. It doesn't go for him. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And there it is for him.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby, let him score.
Outside Kuminga. Here's Knipple. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Weber. Shot clock at 5. Drills it from deep. Weber's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Here's the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Knipple. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Outside Kuminga. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Sixers leading. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Allie, great info there. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. MP, that one's good.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now, and the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Pass to Price. Here's Willis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
MP outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 13.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Outside, Green. Back to Ivy. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Green for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. An insane quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
They've got MP, Jared McCain out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
And how about the leaping ability of Ivy? I mean, taking it all the way there to the rim.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton finds MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
You have loved the attitude of MP tonight. He's looked for his shot from the opening tip, and he's been so involved.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Philadelphia. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Joel Embiid. Houston comes in for Eason. And it's Edgecombe in for McCain. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Ivy. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Knipple from the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Back to MP, fires for 3, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes.
The elevation from Green.
Come on, man. Green. Wow, the guard throwing down the alley-oop.
Halliburton outside. Lets the 3 fly. MP no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Kuminga. 3-pointer. Price can't get it to go. The Sixers lead by 9. And here's MP. MP hammers it down.
Well, that's just about tremendous focus by MP to make sure the play is completed.
Doncic checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season. And some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now. And their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Jacks up a 3. MP making the long-range connection.
Well, you can see MP in pick-and-roll action understands how to make the right decision. Really well done.
Now Ivy coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that 3rd.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. A minute 29 left in the second. Shot from 12. Weber, no good. The Sixers lead by 13. MP inside. He's watched by Kuminga. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's on the D there. I mean, you got to push MP further away from the basket, or you can expect this to happen.
1:07 left to play in the second quarter. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here's Doncic. Again, Philadelphia.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Weber. win the run. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Weber's got 12.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And that's now 37 points for MP.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Knippel from the arc. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edgecombe. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's Philadelphia feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot from Lee. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Charlotte Hornets.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Here's Green. And so in the game for the Hornets, Green out there with Knippel. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Patton in at center, filling out the middle. Weber passes to Kuminga. It's stolen by MP. And there's the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Well, this is what you get when you run your offense through MP.
Hornets trail by 20. Outside, Green. They set the screen. To the paint. Here's Patton. Over Wembanyama. Patton can't get it to go. To the right side. Three-pointer. And Edgecombe, the bucket on the assist by MP. Edgecombe's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside, Green. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You look at Charlotte, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
MP, that was good.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
To the inside, pass to Weber. And there's the screen. Can they get it? The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
MP outside. The three. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Knipple. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Shot is up. Money from the wing. Knipple's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
MP, that one's good.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Weber. The three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 52 points. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Inside, here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
MP scanning the floor. From outside the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide. Back to you guys.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. To the paint. Here's Patton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Charlotte shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
McCain against Ivy. Over McCain. Charlotte, no good that time either.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Buries it from 3. 61 points for MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here is Green. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with
both teams making substitutions here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Green, the pass to Weber. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
MP is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Rogers in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Weber. And Charlotte, another three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's MP from outside. Patton pulls it in. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Hornets. Kuminga up top. Rebound by Philadelphia. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Halliburton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Charlotte has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Weber off the mark there with a 3. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Really left him alone that time.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's the pick. Here's Weber. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every...
It's warming up. Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Tyrese Halliburton?
Well, those assist numbers are trending in the wrong direction. Maybe he's been looking for his own shot a little more, and that explains the dip in his numbers. But it's something to keep an eye on.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Reason Shea and Johnson. Young is out there at Buford, and it's Okongwu in at the center position. Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the 76ers. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible. And it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs. They've got great ball pressure and rim protection. Or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch.
Halliburton passes to MP. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And how about MP responding in time to that triple?
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. The developing game of Trae Young is something that coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses, and we'll see if they can contain him here. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much. Pass to Johnson. Back to Rizashea. Johnson sets the screen for Rizashea. And the basket is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's MP. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Young. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. He's covered by Halliburton. A floater. Shot clock at 5. A shot. Buford, no luck.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Hawks trail by 13, and Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
So for the Hawks, Newell comes in for Johnson, and it's Simons in for Buford. Pass to Simons. .132 left to play in the first.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
Now Young, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young's good at probing inside and finding some space.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now, here is Young. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
MP's shot is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Simons from outside. Connects from three-point range.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
MP, no good.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the NBA Cup semifinal. Second quarter action getting underway. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've...
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Philadelphia. And here's MP for three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And a wide-open look for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Pass to Newell. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers leading by 11. Halliburton finds MP. And the 76ers get it back. Halliburton for 3. Drops in the tray. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Booker with the screen for Buford. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Edgecombe. Finished off the break. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Buford. Drills it from outside. Buford's got 6 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
There's the screen. A 3 from MP. The three-pointer is right on target.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Risa Shea missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Young, no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
Taking a look at the Hawks, a bit of a downward trend for them. Still a lot of games to play, but I don't see too much cause for concern.
Yeah, but they got to flip the switch if they want a chance at home court in the postseason.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Hawks.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, The whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out, and I know what the feeling is like.
You know, Shaq, I think I need more Shaqronyms in my life. How about OFC? You know what that is, big fella? Okra and fried chicken. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Buford is out there with Trae Young. And it's Rizachet in at the small forward. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage. And in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot twos, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Pass to Buford. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Young inside. He's covered by Halliburton. He was all alone on that one.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Okongwu is now starting, Jim, and coming off the bench his first handful of seasons, I think got him ready for this role he's in right now.
He has been a good defender from day one, but his offensive game now starting to show some growth. He's stretching his shooting range, and he is showing you some growth as a playmaker as well. That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first four has he got to go.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And Young kicks to Buford. Johnson sets the screen for Buford. Just 4 to shoot. Young's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP, that falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists here tonight. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Now here's Buford. He has 6. Young outside. Pass to Buford. Will it go? It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wembanyama.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
So it's Atlanta now. Young outside. And here is Johnson. Here's Buford. Knocks down the 3-ball. Buford's got 9 points.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
A 3 from MP. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Rizachet. Here's Okongwu. From deep, Johnson, another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Fires from deep. And MP with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. MP's got 47 points. Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass. 12 points for him.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Wembanyama, a screen on Buford. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Young outside. Here's Rizashea. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Philadelphia, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. He's checked in for Tari Eason.
Substitution on the court.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Joel Embiid out there with MP. Then there's Rodgers. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's McCain in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Young looking around. Rebound by the 76ers.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
MP passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Pass to Buford. Young for 3. MP grabs the miss.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Embiid with the screen on Okongwu. Here's MP. McCain sends a screen for MP. A 3-pointer off the mark. Inside. Okongwu bounce pass. Buford a screen on Rodgers. Back to Rizashea. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu with the screen for Rizashea. Again, Young missing.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
To the paint. Here's Young. Here's Okongwu. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Pass to Rizashea. Okongwu with a screen on McCain. And it's Rizashea missing. The 3 from MP. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now Rizashea. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game. Winner takes all. You know they're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.